Hello and welcome back to the Gamer 2.0. Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0 and today we're going to be continuing on with our journey in Fallout New Vegas hardcore mode. So last time we left off, we were looking over at the Repcon building, and I'm going to be heading inside and seeing if I can't take care of the ghoul situation for the town of Novak. And it looks like outside here we do have a couple of ghouls that we will need to take care of. Alright, and it looks like we do have access to some of the new VATS abilities, such as the uppercut. Takes care of those couple of smaller
You've
enemies.
done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come run it. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Okay, I didn't even see him coming up. Alright, so I guess we got the NCR two-way radio. And I'm just gonna go ahead and loot the bright followers around here, as well as all the ghouls we took care of. Alright, so let's go ahead and looks like we got some ammo boxes to take care of too. Alright, let's head on upstairs. Looks like we got a couple more enemies to deal with. Ash pile with a rebar club in it, and it looks like we got another Bright Brotherhood follower here. Let's go ahead and just take what he's got and loot all of the ammo. Alright, looks like we picked up a couple things that I can go ahead repair, just kind of increase the value on some of the stuff. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Bright Brotherhood robes just because for their weight they really don't give a lot of value out of it. Let's see what else we have in here. Nothing too bad. Alright, so normally you can head right into the front door here, but me personally, I kind of like to kind of sneak around to the side here because there's actually a side entrance that you can go into, which I think is a little bit better if you're going for more of a sneaky style of trying to get in here without really being noticed.
Hey! Over here! Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Alright.
Get moving.
Alright. So, going this way. I will still have to deal with a couple of the ghouls that are in the main building, but the nice thing is that they're going to be a little bit more spread out this way, so I don't have to deal with all of them at the same time. Fortunately, he was looking directly at the door, so he saw me the second that I walked. Go ahead and repair this plasma rifle. And for the weight, these actually give me some really good return on the value, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those in my inventory. And continue on. something in here that looks like I really want to take with me. And it looks like the ghoul got stuck in it. Alright. Continue on through here. And let's see what we can find.
What's the problem, Smoothskin? Lost your way?
Alright.
Get moving.
Just an extra chem off of him. That should actually complete my rifle there. So actually at this point I do kind of like having a little bit lower repair skill because it's going to take more items to actually kind of put everything together so that you actually have a fully equipped item or a fully repaired item. It just kind of makes it a little bit easier to kind of grab a whole lot of extra stuff and be able to just kind of repair it with whatever you kind of find. But, man, a lot of this stuff is super heavy though. Alright, well, let's see if I can drop anything off for now. The rebar club actually looks like it's going to be kind of low on the value there. I think the knife is going to be the lowest value that I've got here, so I'm going to go ahead, drop that off, and drop off my knife too. So, I'll take a look at some of this stuff and see if I can't just... That 357 Magnum revolver is actually good to drop off. And actually I'm going to go ahead and drop off these cartons of cigarettes because although they actually are worth a decent amount, they do weigh a lot more than I would like them to. And I can just drink a soda and we should be back to wait. Drink a Nuka-Cola. And for some reason my sleep says that it's at a non-existent number. Hopefully I can get that corrected by going to a bed and sleeping in a bed or something. There we go. Throwing out uppercuts left and right. Wine's going to give me a little bit more strength to kind of carry around all this stuff. Then drinking another water should take care of my water needs, so that should be good. A lot we're going to go and actually pick. But doesn't look like there's really going to be anything in here that I'm going to want to take with me. one bobby pin. Alright. Sounds like we've got a ghoul pretty close by. All of these weapons are just starting to weigh me down a lot. Having all the extra health items should help, especially if I have to deal with any larger or more aggressive enemies. Ghouls, I'm just kind of lucky that they really don't do a ton of damage on their own. They can do a lot if they swarm you, but by themselves, they don't really seem to be all that much of a threat. Alright, let's go ahead and just take a quick look around here. Most of the baddies down. Take a look at my current rebar clothes, see if I can use that one. You gotta say, I always did kind of find the Nightkin pretty interesting enemy, just because you don't normally expect a super kind of big and hulking enemy that can actually be invisible most of the time. I think it's a pretty good set of irony to actually have just something that is kind of big, huge, and monstrous to just be so quiet, sneaky, and stealthy. Alright, that should take care of that. I actually find it kind of interesting that I have yet to find any buff out. Just something to kind of give me a boost to both my endurance as well as my strength. So yeah, out of everything, I'm going to go ahead and drop the rebar club, just because these are worth into the thousands, whereas the club is only worth about 400 or so.
Alright, Smoothskin, I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smooth skin. Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's. Hey.
Actually, I think Chris is actually a pretty interesting circumstance, just because not only have the ghouls told him that he looks human, but also when an outsider comes in and says that he also looks human, he still doesn't want to believe it.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Your last name is Bright? That's funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even. Truly does the Creator author a destiny for each and every one of us.
What's the Great Journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
You say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Alright, so it looks like we do have... Like, the chemistry stations are a little bit difficult to tell whether or not they actually allow you to create stuff at them. But we do have a workbench here that I can use. Let's see here. Go ahead and start recycling a whole bunch of stuff. I think that should be good for now.
Yes.
And let's see what else we'd have in here. Which, yeah, I think all this stuff is just theirs, and it would be stealing if I take it. Yep. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and see if I can't drink some more liquid courage. And finish off my sarsaparillas.
Hey,
I actually kind of find it a little bit interesting that Jason Bright is the only non-feral glowing one that we see kind of in this entire game. Because I think even in Fallout 3 there was also no glowing one that was non-feral. If I remember correctly, I think even in 4 there was also no non-feral glowing ones. Which is interesting to see how they decided to kind of take the look of Jason with that. Let's see here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we can head down into the basement now. I actually do kind of like how this game will take multiple different approaches to the quests and everything, because with this you can either go in kind of guns blazing, or you can do it more of like a sneaky style, which honestly the sneaky style is far more difficult in my opinion, just because these guys will still attack you on sight, but you're supposed to, if you kill more than I think 1 or 2 of them, this guy gets angry at you and he'll stop being friendly.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
I came here on behalf of the ghouls upstairs.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy. Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Antler brought us to get.
Maybe I can help?
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
Why can't you search the last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crackshot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then, you come along. Antler says you are solution.
I'll find the stealth boy stockpile for you, if your kin will leave this place.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Alright, so let's go ahead. We can head right on in. I already dropped my remark club. Head on in here.
come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass, instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
Looking for a stash of stealth boys in this room.
A stash of stealth boys? Are you kidding me? If there was some big stash of devices in here that made you invisible, do you really think we'd be having this conversation?
Can I come up there and look? Maybe you missed the stealth boys.
The only thing you'll find up here is a bullet hole between your eyes. Got any better ideas?
How can I help you get out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'll try to find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Alright, so with this, now we can kind of go deeper in and look for his friend. And as I'd kind of said before, this is kind of difficult just because these guys are invisible and will attack you on sight. But if you kill, I think it's more than like one or two of them, the main guy will not be friendly with you anymore. But if we come down in here, got another one with heavy incinerator over there. And I'm just hoping my stealth boy lasts long enough for me to do this with just one, instead of having these multiples. If we come in here, yep, we find the jail key, and my stealth boy just wore off. Alright. Gotta use another one. Sneak around him. And now my alcohol's worn off. So I gotta take another one. There we go. And we just gotta get into here. And found his friend. So unfortunately she did not make it, so now we're going to have to make our way all the way back through all of the enemies. And even with a stealth boy that makes you invisible, if you come into contact with any of the enemies, that startled me just a little bit, they will notice that you're there and they will start trying to look for you and attacking you if they find you. So kind of have to be a little bit careful and kind of pay attention to what's going on, because some of them will be just kind of running around. Just trying to make sure that I don't tip any of them off. Alright, and we can head back in here and let him know the bad news. Just in time, too.
Did you find my friend?
Yes, unfortunately.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
Well, hopefully he doesn't alert one of them and end up getting himself pretty much killed. Don't have enough explosives to dig up that mine. we're just gonna have to try to go around it. This place is absolutely just armed full of... Oh. Unfortunately, it looks like he found one of them. And I don't think he's gonna be able to survive that encounter. Alright, so apparently from the look of it, the stealth boys were shipped here by mistake, and they turned around and they sent him back. So the stealth boys look like they're not going to be here. I have to really watch my step because he definitely buried a bunch of mines and bear traps and stuff around here, so got to be careful not to set him off.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
There is no stock of stealth boys in this building.
Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Antler read it out loud to me.
The stealth boys were sent here by mistake, then sent back.
But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler believe you. Nightkin will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Better be there.
Alright, so now that we have done this peacefully, I should be able to just kind of walk around without... Oh, maybe he did manage to actually escape here after killing one of the Nightkin. Alright, well, I guess that shows me. Alright, so let's go ahead, head back on up, let them know the good news, so that they can head into the basement and do whatever they wanted to do. And my alcohol wore off again. Alright, a little bit of whiskey should take care of that.
Go bother Jason, Smoothskin. I don't like having you around.
I guess I'll be going.
Stay away from me. Hello.
Well, he survived, but doesn't look like he did too well.
Is the way clear?
The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Alright, now everyone's going to be heading down into the basement. And it looks like they've all got on some spacesuits. Wonder what happened to that Nightkin body, because his club is here, but he is not.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll track down the thrust control modules.
All right. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Bye.
Alright, so the nice thing is that both of the items here can actually be found pretty close. So if we head straight back over to Novak. And it looks like I'm hurting a little bit for some water. I'll take care of that in just a second.
Welcome back. Gonna get...
Alright, so let's go ahead and just sell a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see here. So now that I have the Power Fist, I think I should be good to sell the Bladed Gauntlet, the Brass Knuckles, all of that, and just everything that I looted from inside the Repcon building. Alright, and let me see what you got here that I can make a decent trade for. Doctor's bag will definitely be good. Chainsaw carbine teeth will be good. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna sell you all my dollars too. I don't like carrying around all the NCR money or the Legion money. All right.
No offense, but I need to focus on getting more rest when I'm off duty. I'm not sleeping so good. So now's not a good time. If you want to talk, catch me when I'm on duty. I'm up at the Dinosaur after 9 p.m.
Alright. So the reason why I went into the Dino Bite gift shop was so that I could grab a couple of instances of those little toy rockets. And that's because the little toy rockets actually have the igniting agent in them. I couldn't remember if I needed exactly 4, 5, or 6 to have enough, so I just went ahead and I think I grabbed just a couple.
What can I do for you?
Can you heal my radiation?
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
Here's 100 caps. Do it.
Okay. And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice.
And Brads are now good. Limb condition is still good. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Go. I'm actually going to drink up purified water as well. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can just go here and talk to her so that I can get my thrust control modules as well. Probably gonna have to pay full price because I don't think I have enough barter or speech to convince her otherwise.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Do you have any thrust control modules from RepCon in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Yeah, I don't have any speech options that are gonna make it any cheaper for me.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So I just got to give her 500 caps for something that probably no one even wanted. But she had the supply, and I happened to need them, so had to give her 500 caps for basically something that she would probably never sell to anybody. But that should be everything that I need, so let's go ahead. We can head right back to the RepCon test site. And we can go ahead and dive right back into the tunnel.
Yes.
Where did you go? Just kind of like popped out of
Have you
nowhere.
found the components we discussed?
I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition. All I need now is the igniting agent we discussed earlier.
What about these rocket souvenirs? The stuff inside glows.
Yes, that's Isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're going to revere you as a saint, Chris.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
There's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Just went ahead and grabbed me a spacesuit. Alright, so let's go ahead. We can head on up. And once we get up to the top floor, we should be able to launch the rockets. Now, it's actually kind of interesting. You have a couple of different options that you can kind of do even at this point. But I can't do anything until I actually get to where we launch the rockets from. Go ahead. Just exit on out of here. Head all the way back up. I honestly really wish that there was an elevator that could just take me up to where they launch the rockets rather than having to go all the way back up here. Alright, so here you can actually activate the navigation controls, and if you have enough, you can actually make it to where the rockets will get closer to their destination rather than how it is now. But this whole situation does kind of tend to get a little bit buggy, and I've actually crashed more than a couple of times doing this one sequence. So fingers crossed that doesn't crash again. Alright, and that's a free level up. Alright, so let's see what we want to level up for now. So I think at this point, let's go ahead and get my lockpick up just enough to be able to pick easy locks. Throw some extra points into medicine. And just take my barter up to nice even 25. There we go. Now I wonder if I can actually fast travel from this location. I cannot. Alright, looks like the game didn't crash on me, so hopefully I will be able to get out of this place and travel back to Novak. Which I actually like the reason why they decided to call it Novak rather than anything else, and it's just because the no vacancy sign has just mostly deteriorated off to where and no VAC is left on the sign. So they just kind of decided, well, let's just name it that. let's travel back on to Novak. Alright.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Goodbye.
Watch out for strangers. I hope you're fine.
I'd like a room to rent.
I can't see as how I'd charge you after the generous things you've done for the town. The room's on me. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Goodbye.
Watch out for strangers.
Oh, there's Chris. Looks like he made it to Novak safely.
Welcome back. Gonna come back soon now.
Well, let's talk to Manny and see what he has to say.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
The ghouls are no longer at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Now, about the man I'm looking for.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
That's all I needed to know.
Hope that helps. I owed you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
Alright, well, luckily Boulder City isn't too far from here. But for right now, what I'm going to do, head inside my room and throw some stuff in here. Alright, finally got myself back to under 100 weight. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and take a nap for about 5 hours. There we go. Now, hopefully Boone is up in the dinosaur head. And we can do his quest real quick.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Expecting visitors?
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here?
I'm meeting new people.
I think you better leave.
Just making friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know, or the Legion will be after me next.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have asked how he knows that his wife is dead. And he's in a very, very unfortunate situation. So I'm going to head right over here into this house. Which it does not look like she is home at the moment. So maybe we can catch her before she leaves the office. There you are.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
Come with me. There's something you should see. In front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
I'll just go ahead and eat something real quick. Some mute fruit is good. A little bit of squirrel on a stick. And one purified water. Hey Boone, can you see me? Looks like he did. Alright, let's just grab all of that. And he's gonna wanna see some proof to know that I picked the right person. So on her was a key that you can just head on in here and you find a bill of sale. And if we go in here and look at the bill of sale, it talks about how Jeannie Mae gets paid a sum of caps for the sale of Boone's wife. Which is absolutely proof enough for him to be satisfied and the quest completed.
That's it then. How did you know?
Found a bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Sure.
So normally once you hit the idolized, status for Novak, you'll get the top room for free. So I'm not sure if, I've never really done it with Jeannie May still alive. Normally I kind of take care of her right off the bat, just because it's pretty quick to go up and do Boone's Quest. But this time I didn't do that and I waited. So I'm not sure if the fact that now that she is gone, but she gave me the room at no cost, I don't know if that's gonna be the same as me now owning that room, or if that was just supposed to be kind of like a quote-unquote renting out for cheap. Alright.
Come back soon now.
And it looks like we're all good. And that's everything that we wanted to do here in Novak. As we now know our next destination, which is going to be in Boulder City, which is going to be just down this road. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to call it there for today. And thank you guys for watching. And please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.